Okay, in the last few lessons, we created our background, our rocket ship, and some asteroids. To make our game more exciting, we're going to create a laser to shoot out of the rocket at the asteroids. Creating a laser in a shooter game is a little more complicated than at first glance. We not only need to create the laser and give it motion, we need to make the laser appear when and where we want it to appear and control the direction of the laser. So let's take a look at how we do this. So the first laser we're making is a horizontal laser. I'll explain this in a second. We click on our sprite and we're going to call it SPR underscore laser underscore HOR for horizontal. And then we need to edit sprite because we're going to create this manually. And then we need to go to File, New, File, New. And then in the box that appears with the pixels, you can just click OK. And then to open up the editor, remember you double click and it opens the editor. And I would click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times maybe to enlarge it. And then I would suggest, I may have to play around with this here, but I would suggest clicking on the second little dot. I'm going to choose yellow and try to eyeball it right in the center. And you're just going to click and drag a horizontal line about that big. Click the green check mark and you've got your horizontal line. And click that green check mark and you can see it appears in your sprites list over on the left. The next thing we're going to do is duplicate this but create a vertical version of it. And I'll explain this in a second. Right click on the horizontal laser and click duplicate. And then we need to go into this. So select the sprite and then call it SPR underscore laser underscore vert for vertical. Click Edit Sprite. And to edit it, you double click. And then, of course, enlarge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 times. And the way I did this, it may not be the best way, is I just kind of eyeballed the size and I started off just making a little vertical laser this way. And I'm going to undo that and try again. It's a little, let me try one more time. All right, we'll just say that's going to do for now, okay? And then what I'm going to do is take the eraser, this tool in the top right corner of the toolbar, and I'm just going to erase the vertical lines. So I'm left with just erase the horizontal lines, just so I'm left with a vertical one. And then I click the green check mark, click it again, and I've got my horizontal and my vertical laser. There's one more thing we need to add. We need to add a sprite that we need to have a way to hide the laser as well. So the reason will become evident later, but we're going to create a sprite. So click Create Sprite, and we're going to call this SPR underscore laser underscore hide. Edit sprite, File, New. Keep these dimensions, click OK. Double click on the grid to edit. Just going to enlarge. And then all you need here in the center, I'm going to click the smallest size and I'm going to click red. You can choose a different color. It can be like the color of your rocket ship if you want. 1 pixel right in the center. I'm going to click the green check mark, click the green check mark, and I've got my 3 lasers, my 3 laser sprites that I need for this tutorial.